Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Amanda, also known as Mermaid Hair Donut Care. Um, as you saw by the title, hopefully, this is a palette bingo. That's why I have done my base and I am going to go through the look with you, but I didn't want to film my intro at the end because I didn't want you to see what I did already. Anyway, I am taking the Little Ghost palette by Oden's Eye and the Trick or Treat palette by Oden's Eye. I know these are both like Halloween palettes, but I don't have the Christmas palettes yet, and I want to use these again, so that is what we are doing. Also, if my face looks a little yellowy, orangey. I'm still trying to figure out my life and my correct foundation shade and all that shenanigans because I just can't seem to do it. So, I hope that still interests you. I'm obsessed with palette bingos and I've been loving watching people do palette bingos with more than one palette because I have never done that. So, I wanted to give it a try. And like I said, I want to use these palettes. So, if that sounds interesting to you, please keep watching, like this video, please subscribe. I would love that. Every little bit helps. All right, so I'm gonna go pull my random numbers because I do film my videos on my phone and I don't have an iPad, I don't have a camera, so I need to use my phone to pull the numbers, and then I will be back and we'll swatch them and then I'll start on a look. Okay, I also have to state that these color stories are also very like usable in all other times of the year. So I definitely bought these with the intention of like continuing to use them because they're so pretty. Like I don't look at this palette and go immediately, oh, that's a Halloween palette. I can only use it during October. Like no. Okay, so starting with the Little Ghost palette, these are all out of 16. There's 16 shades in each one. I got number 9, which is Cobweb. I'm sorry if this is really bad swatching. I'm not good at the swatching part. 13, 12, 13. Ooh, Magical. Whoa, that is so pretty. And then 4, which is Licorice, this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this down to swatch this because like I don't know where I'm going here. Ooh, that is a really pretty deep purple. I'm so terrible at swatching, so I apologize. Those are really pretty for that palette. And then for the Trick or Treat palette, I got 5, which is Wicked. I'm gonna do it on, or try to, I'm gonna just do this, put this one down, because I can't use the same hand. There we go. Wicked. It's very pretty, like bone shade. 2, which is Howl, which is actually one of the shades I have already used in this palette, but I'm okay with it. And then 1, which is Mummy's Curse. So I got 3 matte and 3 shimmers. I feel like I can actually do something really pretty with this. I'm really excited actually. I just have to remember which ones I got from each one, like in the pan. I love that I'm using this really deep purple called Licorice. The shade Magical also looks amazing. Okay. All right, so I mean, I have to think really quick and then we're gonna get into it. Okay, I do have to be careful because I do already have my base done and that's not normally the order that I go. But I'm taking this Lunar Beauty blending brush. I've been obsessed with it recently. It's the LBE 1. And I'm going to take the like mustardy shade, and I'm just going to start with that in my crease. I'm going gently because I'm trying to avoid fallout. I'm trying to avoid having to clean up a mess that I make. So I am just going a lot easier than I normally do. I normally like just go in full force and I don't really care, but I feel like this is actually a good test for me because sometimes I'll over blend or I'll blend it out further than I wanted it. But when my base is already done, I know that I have to be very careful. I literally love this shade so much. I did use this shade on another look that the only other look that I have done with this palette so far. And I love it. All right, I went ahead and just did the other eye. I'm gonna take the shade Licorice on, this is just a Lux B Aesthetix brush that they did with the Susie Happily Ever After collab. It is a very pretty dark purple that I'm excited for. I have a feeling this is gonna maybe potentially get a tiny bit muddy just because, I mean, purple and yellow are, what's the word I'm looking for? Complementary colors. So they're across each other on the color wheel. And when you mix them together, they make brown. So as long as it doesn't look like muddy, gross brown, which I think I can avoid that because as you can see from the swatch, it kind of, like I said, I'm terrible at swatches. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get better. But it almost like blends out to like a pinky color, and that's what I kind of want to try to get out of it when I blend it, because I want to use that shade Magical, which is the shimmer right at the end here, because it's a gorgeous like pinky, it has like flashes of like blue, I mean not blue, green and like gold in there too, but it's like a pink base. So I'm excited to see what I can do with that. Now I want to know, like, do you guys have these palettes? Have you been loving them? This is only my second time using both of them, but I do love the color story, and then I also really love Oden's Eyes formula, so I was super happy to get them. And then also, did you pick up the new Christmas ones? Because once I saw that they were coming back, oh, was I blocking my face? I'm sorry. Once I saw that they were coming back, I had a mini like moment of like freaking out because I was so mad at myself for not grabbing them last year. So mad. When I'm like telling you, I was literally fuming. I was so mad. They sold out so fast and I was just not sure. I don't think I had even used Oden's Eye yet. Oh my god. I really think that's true. I don't think I had used Oden's Eye yet when they released the Christmas palettes last year, so I was unsure. I had always wanted to try Oden's Eye, but again, I was not sure. And then next thing I know, they're sold out. And then they brought them back again, if I'm not mistaken, for like a second like launch of them, but then I missed it again. And I think it was just the fact that I was not sure about spending the money on a brand that I had never tried before, so I just didn't. But then I literally regretted it the entire year because they were like, oh yeah, they're gone. That's it. And after that, I'm pretty sure I ordered something from Oden for the first time on Black Friday. So I got something on like a discount and it just to try it. And I feel like, I mean, I'm obsessed with Oden's now, a year later. Um, but, you know, I was unsure. So I just never grabbed them. So when I saw that they were coming back, you bet your butt I grabbed them. And I'm supposed to be spending zero money, like literally $0 on makeup currently. And I am not spending $0. I'm buying Oden's Christmas launch. Don't tell my wife. So there's that. So I definitely grabbed them and the two new ones. Oops. But really after that, like the new Cosmic Brushes palette is coming out too. It's like Wonderland, I think it's called, or something. It's like icy blue, greens, purples, and I'm like obsessed, mostly blues. But I'm trying to convince myself that I don't need it because overall it's a blue palette. And yes, there's like a bunch of multi-chromes and really gorgeous shades in that palette, but I really, really, really can't be spending the money anymore. I am, if you watch Betty Jean, aka Batty Bean, she said something that stuck with me the other day, and it has taken a really long time for anyone to say anything like that has stuck with me. And she literally, all she said was, don't go broke over makeup. And I'm like, ooh, that is exactly what I was doing. How did you know? And so feeling a little extra guilty these days. I'm really not mad at how those blended together. And I think I might want to leave it at that. And then just go in with the, oh, did I just get, love that. Okay. And then go in with the shimmers and see what we can do with the shimmers. So I have literally shimmer everywhere, but I'm going to take the shade Magical, which was from the Little Ghost palette, and it's that pinky green gold shift, and I'm just going to put that on the edge of Licorice. Like, that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, Oden's Eye shimmers are one of my favorite shimmer quality, I mean, types of shimmers. Formula, there we go. I was like literally not able to think of that word for a second. They just do something like completely different, I feel, than like every other brand. Because most of their shimmers, I mean, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I feel like most of their shimmers are like a very, very light color, almost like translucent base. And then they're just super like sparkly, shifty, and like you kind of never know what you're gonna get out of them. I did just use like the Sea Talk palette, which was their collab with Lauren May Beauty, like a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago. And I literally put a pink shimmer on a navy blue base and it was just blue. It was just a blue shimmer. And I was like, not even like I was shocked, but I was like impressed, shocked, not like mad that it didn't look pink because there was definitely like blue reflex and I knew it was going to have like a blue hint to it, but it literally didn't even look pink at all. There was no pink whatsoever. It was literally just blue. If I remember while I'm editing that, I can just put a little blurb of, I'll do this, put a little blurb of that there. If I didn't remember, then sorry, you just saw me do literally nothing. Okay, so now I'm going to use the shade Mummy's Curse. That was I just wiped more of the magical over here, but this is this like really pretty. It's like a champagne-y gold base, but this one has fun little reflex in it too, almost like a light pinky and blue. Either way, I'm just gonna put that in like the middle to front half. I still have two shades to use. One is that bone color, but I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with the last two shades, and they're basically both gonna go in my inner corner, if that's how it works out. Okay, so this is that shade. It's called Mummy's Curse. And I don't know how this is going to. Ooh. That is so pretty. Like I said, Oden's Eye shimmers are just next level, like one of a kind. They're all great in like their own way. I know that sounds like cliche and like I don't want to pick a favorite kind of thing, but they're literally just they're all different and they're all amazing. I don't know how they do it because they're all just so good. Like I love the way this looks so far. Okay, I am going to what am I going to do with this bone shade? I think I don't know, do I want an under eye? I think I do. Okay. I think I'm just going to do the same mattes on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to come back and we'll do the inner corner. All right. Lower lash line done. And then I'm just taking this little Morphe brush. I don't know why, but this is my favorite for my inner corner. I'm taking the shade Wicked, which is that like light like bone shade. And I'm going to stick that on my inner corner. And I've been really, really, really loving like matte inner corners recently. But I have that one last shimmer shade that I think I'm just gonna stick over the shade, what is it, Wicked, because it's also like a white shimmer. That looks cute. Okay, so it's the shade Cobweb, which is right here in the middle. It's like a goldy like white base shimmer. Oh, I just definitely covered my face. So sorry. Oh, that actually looks so pretty. All right, I'm just going to finish up this look and I will be right back with the final look. All right, guys, this is the final look. I feel so pretty. I absolutely freaking love the way this came together. These shimmers together are so pretty. I would have never done this on my own, but I love the way it literally just goes from light to dark and it just like, but it's in different colors than I would normally use. My blush and my highlight even like go perfectly with this look. I think this was just like meant to be. I absolutely freaking love it. I love doing things like this because I would have never put any of this together. I do want to do more of these bingos where I do two palettes, either two random palettes or two palettes from the same brand, anything like that. So if you would like to see that, let me know, please, because I would definitely love to be doing that. And if you have any palette suggestions, I would also love to hear your suggestions. And I would love to know what you think of this look. This is the lipstick, liquid lipstick Pink Pearl? No, I lied. Which one did I use? Oh, this is Pink Pearl from Lunar Beauty. It was part of the Siren Sunset collection. That is what is on my lips currently, and it hasn't fully dried down yet. But I am obsessed with how this came out. So I hope you enjoyed this. I would really love for you to subscribe and give this a thumbs up. I am Mermaid Hair Donut Care on here, on TikTok, on Instagram. I would love for you to follow along in my makeup journey. I'm still learning. I don't feel like I say that enough because I am just doing this all on my own. I was not taught anything. I guess that makes me self-taught, but I'm not a makeup artist. I'm definitely a makeup enthusiast. I don't do other people's makeup. So this is the practice that I get, is practice on myself, and I definitely want to do more fun, interesting things. Keeping it fun and interesting, just like I just said. Anyway, and also using my palettes that I have, because I have so many palettes and they don't all get used. So I definitely want to be doing more things that would make me use palettes in my collection more often. So I hope that you liked this, and I hope that you like the final look as much as I do. And I will definitely be doing this again. So follow along because there's always more. Bye.